And welcome back to the Laboratory Podcast with Dex and Los, where we talk about basketball. We talk about life. We talk about whatever the hell we like. It's me and my mans to the right. And that's the end of the episode.
Damn.
Let's get this shit started. Let's get this shit over with.
Damn. What did you want? How was your day today, brother?
You really want to ask that question?
Not in public, really. No, that's just supposed to happen.
Well, I'm gonna say it's all right. Knowing that it's a lie, I'm gonna say all right.
Good. As y'all know, we are now in the final round, called the finals of the NBA playoffs. So 1-0 right now. Phoenix with the lead. Chris Paul and Giannis is a lot of first timers in their first go around in the finals. I'm pretty sure. I don't think there's anybody on either roster that comes to mind off the rip that has finals experience
besides Jay Crowder.
Who's
been to 6 finals apparently.
Yeah, the 6.
I think so. I think
it might be 3. I don't think it's 6. I'm trying to think of who's been on the team with. He was on the Celtics for a while. They got the conference finals. He's been in a lot of conference finals though. It might be 6 conference finals. But last year, and then
6 finals.
Them niggas was lying.
Because he was on the Cavs.
That's the only other team I can think of. The Cavs, the Heat, and then this year.
Let's take a look real quick. You continue with whatever you
take a look. Take a gander. No matter who, we keep saying it, but no matter what, somebody's getting their first ring this year. Who we rooting for. We want Chris Paul to win it. I wouldn't be opposed if Giannis gets his first one, but I think this is Chris Paul's best window to do so. So I'm really hoping they can keep pulling it out. I don't want it to be a sweep though. I want at least an entertaining series. Give me 6 or 7 games, and I'm perfectly fine with that. Chris Paul showed his ass this first game. He showed the fuck out. He did what he had to do.
Right. My boy, CP, Christopher Emmanuel Paul.
His man's.
The third.
Was it what would it look like for Jay Crowder?
I guess it's only
the 3, right?
Yeah.
I think he's been
somebody was lying.
I think he's been it might be 6 conference finals. They probably just forgot conference finals. Because he was on the few with the Celtics, I'm pretty sure. And the Jazz didn't make the conference finals. No, that's it.
Somebody was lying.
Probably a couple conference
finals.
Lied. It's the only thing I can think of.
But he's pretty much the go-to guy when it comes to finals experience
right now. But yeah, Chris Paul did Chris Paul-esque things. So
he did 26-year-old Chris Paul-esque things.
Yeah,
not 36.
Not 36, but 26. Yeah. So I want to talk about Chris Paul first. Chris Paul is right now the favorites to win Finals MVP. So I know I was talking. I don't know if I said this in the group chat or who I was talking with. It might have been my boss because we've been talking about a lot of basketball a lot lately at work. Mm-hmm. That if say Book does Book-esque things that we've seen this year in the playoffs, and he averages 35 and 4,
right,
and then Chris Paul could come out and average 21 and 9,
right.
Chris Paul's still gonna get that Finals MVP.
Chris Paul can average 10 and 5, and he's getting the Finals MVP.
Yeah,
it's Chris. Everything right now belongs to Chris Paul. He's getting the ring. He's getting the Finals MVP. Give him the season MVP too. Give him All-Star Game MVP. Give him Olympic MVP, and he's not even playing. Give him.
I'm clipping this because I was with you until you started going. I was like, oh, that just got progressively worse.
Give him the EuroLeague MVP. Give Chris Paul everything.
Everything?
Yeah.
Everything. Shout out to it. Chris Paul.
I got a question for you.
Go ahead.
Just because we're talking about Finals MVP.
Go ahead.
So let's say Chris Paul wins, all right? The Suns win, and Chris Paul gets the Finals MVP.
Yes.
Where does this rank Chris Paul on the all-time point guard list?
We talked about this already.
We're going to discuss it again. After he gets the ring and his Finals MVP.
He's still at 5. No matter what to me. He's
not at 4?
He's not at 4 to me. I'm sorry.
So he's not ahead of John Stockton?
No, he's not ahead of John. John Stockton is 3rd to me.
But he has a ring, though.
John Stockton is 3rd to me.
But he has a ring.
So
he has something over John Stockton, which would be a ring and a Finals MVP.
So he does. I just want y'all to see this real quick, though. Yeah. So It's something me and you always say about John Stockton when
Right.
niggas talk shit about John Stockton.
Uh-huh.
And it's because he played Michael Jordan.
Right.
That's his damn near honorary ring.
I don't want to hear it.
You both say this shit all the time. Niggas only say this shit because
Whose fault is that they couldn't be Michael Jordan?
You're not wrong. It's their fault. You're absolutely right. No, I don't know. I personally think I don't know. That's really tough though. That's really, really tough because I'm not even a Stockton fan like that no more. I used to have him at 2. Right now, he's at probably 4, and then Chris Paul at 5. After a while of debating that in my head, he might move up to 4. Like, damn, Chris Paul scored better. They passed. John Stockton probably was a little bit better passer, maybe. Not really sure, but when you play a long ass time, he also has 2 records that won't be touched. That will never be sniffed.
Ridiculously.
2 records that will never be sniffed. Only thing I think Chris Paul does significantly better is shoot. Maybe not even shoot. I think Stockton might have been 50, 40, 90 a couple times, but score the ball and then probably less turnovers because I feel like Chris Paul is pretty good at not turning the goddamn ball over. But regardless, it's some motherfuckers who don't even have him top 5. We just talked to Kendall last night, and he gave us a lot of bullshit too. I hope you listening, but he gave us a lot of bullshit too. But yeah, it's some people who just think he's top 10. I think he's top 5 no matter what. Like no matter what, 5, and then you can like you said, it might probably be at 4 if he gets a ring and a Finals MVP. But that's a conversation for the summer. That's the off-season conversation. You out here fucking up the content, coon.
What is wrong?
Couldn't think of nothing else to say. I was trying to think of not a swear word, and that
could have just said nigga. Call me a coon.
We said nigga too much.
What is wrong?
No, I'm just talking shit.
It's like coon is anything.
Slow keywords. Anywho,
all right, we finna get canceled.
Low key,
and we're black.
No, just playing. But yeah, no. Chris Paul, I think is solidified top 5 no matter what. Pushed up to 4, possibly, but conversations for another day. Once we figure out the final outcome, which hopefully is still Chris Paul getting the ring. But let's talk about how that game was shaping out. I watched not the game in its entirety because I was at work that night. I was busy yesterday, and I watched as much as I could as today. Some of it was condensed. Some of it was just like trying to watch what I could on the NBA app. But then I had to leave work, and people kept coming into work, just will not let me watch the game today in peace.
Right.
So Chris Paul, like I said, did his thing. Devin Booker, I think, was not doing Devin Booker things that we've seen the entirety of the playoffs, but I don't expect that to stay there in a 7-game series. I'm pretty sure if I had to put money on it tonight, which I'm thinking about doing, I'm pretty sure Devin Booker
for 40.
I was gonna say at least 35, but yeah,
40 points.
About 35 probably. About 35 tonight. The rest, they was hooping. Like even they won by 13 even without like Devin Booker going absolutely nuts. So
and Jay Crowder not hitting a shot.
Nah, Jay Crowder didn't do much of nothing. And then we got a surprise. I thought Giannis was gonna at least sit out game 1.
I thought so too.
I thought at least game 1. I was thinking like if he sits out game 1 and then they lose, then he has to come back game 2. But if he sits out game 1 and they win, then you can afford to sit him out game 2. And it was like we're just gonna avoid that altogether.
They waited to the last absolute minute. I think they were trying to throw the Suns off. They were like
probably,
and it backfired.
Low key,
because they put that boy Cam Johnson on Giannis. Put lock up Cam Johnson.
Don't know what was going on there, but I don't know. Giannis still looked healthier than I thought he was gonna look.
Yeah, he was moving well.
He's moving really well. My boss, when I say my boss would not like let me stop him, his knee looked like a rubber band a week ago.
It really did though. Like his knee really did. Like it. That would look like his knee looked like that.
Yeah.
Like it just like for anybody that's listening and not watching, it looked like you ever bend your hand back. When you grab 4 fingers, you just bend it back. That's what his knee looked like. I'm sure you guys have seen it. If you haven't seen it, look at it. But no, like I thought, like when I was watching that game, I was scared.
I was scared every time he went. When we was there, we was watching it. I think he had a chase down, and I got scared on the chase down. I was like, every time he landed, it was like it's like one of those like he's not fully healthy, but. You couldn't tell. He didn't score as much as you wanted him to score. He still had 20 and 17, and he didn't shoot well from the free throw line. He shot well for himself from the free throw line. I guess
he wasn't his usual dominant self. It felt like.
Nah, he was. Yeah, I think he was like. Where
it was like
I think
quiet 20.
Yeah, I feel like it was like a mental thing too. Like maybe I'm not going to attack as much because this shit probably isn't going to hold up the way I be trying to bully everybody else.
Yeah.
I get bullied back today. Yeah. DeAndre Ayton is a big ass nigga. That's down there.
He still moved.
Yeah,
Aiden with no problem, but I mean
for a whole game, that's probably gonna be hard to do.
That's a big dude to keep doing it the whole game. I'm sure that takes some energy out of you.
Yeah, Drew Holiday just
played like butt.
Yeah, it's not like you keep guarding CP when you go through 15 screens a play. If you don't get it, you really cannot guard that. It's not like he be cooking. Just was cooking.
You literally
cooked on the island.
If you're Drew Holiday, you gotta pick your poison with going through 15 screens guarding CP or going through 15 screens and guarding Devin Booker. Not that Chris Middleton was doing a bad job, but you probably want your primary defender
guarding whoever's hot.
Yeah, on whoever's hot, and it just happened to be CP, and CP will hunt for them screens and look for Bobby Portis.
Oh my god!
Or sometimes they were looking for they looked for Brent Forbes too.
It was one play. Bobby Portis could not have guarded like Devin Booker any better. I mean any better.
I know what play.
And he still, I was like, he finna still score this bit because he just got that little bit of space on. He still finna hit that shit too, and he hit out like that shit. Just has to be demoralizing. That shit hurt. Like at one point they was down 20. They came back a little bit. Like that fourth quarter, they went on a little run, and I think they got it within like 9 or 8. But then CP was like, "No, shut the door.
This is my ring.
Shut the door. This is my ring, punt." Yeah, man. I don't know. I think the Bucks probably come out a little bit more aggressive tonight. Maybe Giannis comes out a little bit more aggressive tonight. Chris Middleton did what you want Chris Middleton to do. He did.
Chris Middleton, low-key was. That's what brought him back.
Yeah, because Chris Middleton got cooking a little bit. So if Chris Middleton is cooking and Giannis is both like they doing their thing, then that's when the Bucks are at their best. Because then the rest of the guys just got to hit a couple shots. Like we saw them win games and them both scoring 30, and nobody else scoring over like 12 points. Yeah. But everybody at least has like 5 or some shit like that.
When we watch players play. And you're like, oh, that's for sure a bucket, right? Like you look at KD and just his form and his shot, and you're like, that's a bucket. Yeah. I never feel that way with Chris Middleton. I feel like every shot he takes is gonna rim out.
That's fucked up.
Like literally, I'm not trying to take nothing from him, but it literally looks like that because he's not moving nowhere. He's just pulling up over you.
Yeah, he has no like. I ain't gonna say he doesn't have no moves because he has moves. He's in the league, so he's gonna get the space that he needs. But I know what you're saying though. Like it's not like.
But it's like I feel like every shot he takes is contested. He just hits it.
Oh damn, that's a move. That's money. He's just like, oh that shit. Damn, that's gonna be close. Oh, he made
it. Yeah. For real, that's how it is. It's gonna hit the back of the rim or it's gonna fall.
That's what happens when he's cold. When he's cold and he's taking contested shit, you be like, what are you doing?
Yeah.
Shit. But yeah, no, Chris Middleton. Well, Chris Middleton did his thing. I've been light on Chris Middleton slander for a while now. I'm not gonna start. He could have a few bad games right now. I'm still not gonna say
Chris
shit.
Middleton made it to the finals. That's
more than a lot of other people can say.
Yeah,
more than a whole lot.
To Chris Paul, 16 years.
That's fucked up.
Got there a lot sooner than Chris Paul.
When you put it like that, you right though. Yeah. Yeah, I still think Suns in 6 though. Realistically, Suns in 6.
Suns in 4.
Suns in 4.
Suns in 4.
Wait, what dude did?
He did.
Suns in 4. Suns in 4. I don't know. I think Suns in 6. What you want?
Oh, I thought we were doing the Suns in 4, dude.
Nah, why you gotta hit me up? I gotta try to snake you with shit. Yeah. Did you see he got a picture with Jamal Murray?
Yeah, I saw.
It was like, dude,
it was still like this.
The other dude got to burn his jersey. I was like, that's fucked up.
Nah, for real though.
You real life got to burn.
Buddy that got beat up by a Suns and 4 dude. The jersey you were wearing, the man took a picture with the dude that beat you up, and it was still like this. At that point, you can't even be a Nuggets fan no more. Like
you just gotta start rooting for.
You gotta root for the Supersonics. You gotta root for teams that aren't even in the league no more.
Oh shit. Yeah, I think realistically Suns in 6, maybe Suns in 5. How he was looking last night. I still think Giannis and Chris can steal you a game. Maybe Drew if Drew is like cooking at some point because Drew can cook. It's just Drew's just been. I think he's still been better than Eric Bledsoe has been in the past playoffs.
Oh yeah, no, that Eric Bledsoe was probably at home kicking himself.
Slightly inconsistent. They said he was mad as shit. They was like he's furious that the Suns and Bucks have made the finals before he did. What the fuck you think was gonna happen?
Remember when Eric Bledsoe was playing for the Suns and they went on like a 7-game losing streak, and he tweeted out, he was like, Get me out of here.
And then he said after, he was like, I was in the salon with my girlfriend or some bullshit like that. He said some shit that was like, no, I was just somewhere I didn't want to be. I wasn't talking about the Suns.
No, you were somewhere where you didn't want to be. And it was in Phoenix,
It
Arizona.
was the Suns, though. I forgot the story he said. I wasn't talking about the Suns, though. I was talking about, like, I was out at the salon. Or he said he was somewhere. Like, basically made it seem like he was, like, his girlfriend was dragging him around.
Right. No,
that's not what you meant, dude. That's just incredible timing for you to say that after y'all go on the long ass losing streak. Yeah. I don't believe that shit. But yeah, no. Eric Bledsoe said he was upset by them both making the finals. I don't know how he didn't think at least one of them was gonna make the finals before him. But
at some point, yeah.
like you in New Orleans, dog.
Yeah.
Where this, I don't know where you thought y'all was going, but
you down there with the gumbo and Zion not wanting to be there
after his second year. That's still crazy.
After the second year,
that's still crazy.
Zion to the Heat.
That's just a staple. Just put that on a t-shirt. To the Heat. blank to the Heat. Write it down before I forget.
Low key.
Put
that on a t-shirt.
Write that down. But no, that's all I got for like the final so far. We got a couple other things we could talk about real quick just because there's some news.
I wanted to ask your opinion on this because we didn't get to it yet. So as everybody may know by now in the news, in the Olympic news, a Miss Sha'Carri Richardson.
I think we might have talked about this briefly last episode. Briefly, but it wasn't.
We didn't.
We didn't?
We talked about
Oh no! I know what you're talking about. We talked about the girl standing up for the.
Yeah.
I
can't remember her name.
I can't either. Not at all.
We just bring shit up. And
we're bad people.
Low key.
We're bad people.
We're bad black people. They called me a coon earlier. I
was speaking the future. We both coons right now.
But a Miss Sha'Carri Richardson.
Sha'Carri. That's
Sha'Carri.
Sha'Carri Richardson. That's how you pronounce her name.
Sha'Carri.
Sha'Carri.
Sha'Carri Richardson was recently suspended due to the weed. For smoking the weed, which is a banned substance with the Olympic Committee.
Yeah.
So I wanted to ask your opinion on it, as one, as a black man, and two, as a black man.
You couldn't even think about no other shit.
With dreads. Okay.
What the fuck?
Who some may characterize as
weedhead.
A weedhead. But yeah.
So I one, it's two things. One, the Olympics are definitely like super anti-black. Unless like
it's low key, everything we've been hearing lately,
they're super anti-black no matter what. Because I don't know if you saw it, they say they were like banning the swim caps, for like big afros and shit like that. Yeah. It was like elite athletes don't need those things. There's a such thing called as aerodynamics. You ain't stopping the white men from fucking shaving their whole entire body. They shouldn't need to do that, but it's aerodynamics. So I got to
trying to figure out why that's even a problem.
If
anything, it's a disadvantage to somebody who's black if they want to have all that hair.
I tell you, it's really not. I saw that and I was like, this feels racist. It is definitely racist.
Yeah.
But then, so for like the Sha'Carri thing, like, so for her, like, she gets full support from me. Like, I understand two sides of the coin. Like, she said she was going through it. Like, she said.
Correct.
Her mom died like the week before the test, so she smoked just to get away from like the world. Which most people who smoke weed, I know, say the same thing about their everyday lives, let alone their mother passing the week before. So it's two sides of the coin. Like one, like you knew you was gonna be tested, but she obviously like she was going through it. What the fuck? Like you can't. It's been a lot worse to happen in the Olympics. But for it to be banned, I think the only thing I didn't like what people were saying was like, well, it's legal everywhere. It is legal everywhere, but the Olympics don't play that shit because it's global.
Is it legal in?
It's illegal.
Tokyo, Japan.
Probably, I wouldn't doubt it.
I mean, if you're saying probably, that means you're unsure. Nobody really knows.
No, I'm not sure. That's the reason why I said probably because I'm not sure. But the Olympics is like this global thing. Weed isn't legal like global. globally legalized. That's the part what I'm saying. It's still it's the stupid ass rule though to me. I don't know why weed is banned like it's like a performance enhancing drug. The fact that she was killing motherfuckers with weed lungs lets you know how raw she really fucking is.
Nah, but
that's real life like, what I felt like. I don't think she should have been banned because at this point I think she's missing the Olympics in general. Yeah, if I'm not mistaken.
She is.
So that's the part.
Weed is legal in Japan.
It's legal?
Yeah.
Okay.
So if you want to go to Japan
and get fried, you can. But apparently not if you're in the Olympics.
Oh, if you want to go to Japan, get fried, you can. I like that.
Except unless you're an Olympian trying to be in the Olympics.
Nah, but that's so.
That's the part where I think it's stupid because it's not performance enhancing. If anything, it's hindering.
Right.
More than anything. But like I said, the fact that she was killing motherfuckers with weed lungs is fucking ridiculous.
High motherfucker.
And dusting your ass. I don't know how. Like I don't know. That's some real shit.
I just think so. I think it's stupid.
I think it's stupid in general.
It's a stupid rule.
It's a stupid rule.
But two, it's a rule that needed to be followed. Unfortunately, she didn't follow.
That's the only thing. But you know why she didn't follow. I don't think it warranted a month ban. That's the part that I was like, you didn't have to do it. Because she could have still, I think...
They should have gave her a warning. Be like, hey.
Yeah, hey, lay off that shit. Like, that's what I think should have happened. I think
just for the Olympics.
I think it was excessive, especially because it's not performance enhancing. The other thing that I saw, I think she was banned for a month. So technically, she could have made, I want to say it was a 4x100. I think she could have still ran in that, just not the 1x1.
The individual.
Yeah, but she could have still did the team relay one, and then they didn't pick her up.
Yeah, I think she's just out.
They didn't. I think choose her for the team relay, which at this point, I hope y'all lose because I think it's still black women running. But
we was gonna lose anyways. There's I forgot her name, but there's some lady in Jamaica that's just going crazy.
Shit.
You know, like we think Sha'Carri's going crazy. Them Jamaicans. What do you think the Jamaicans is doing? Wait, first and foremost, hold on a minute. I just thought about it. You're telling me Usain Bolt ain't never failed a drug test? There is no way. There is no way you're telling me.
Stop talking right now.
Usain Bolt
Stop talking
ain't out here smoking the ganja. Ain't out here smoking trees. There's no way. There's no way. He lives in Jamaica, the weed capital of the entire planet.
Stop talking.
You're telling me they ain't never failed a drug test, but you get to Sha'Carri, all of a sudden it's a problem, huh?
I hate you. I hate you so much.
I'm just saying what we thinking.
It's one thing I saw, and I really hope it's fake, but it's Twitter. So if it's real, I wouldn't doubt it. That's the only reason I saw it. It's Twitter, and then it became a meme everywhere else. It was
I feel like you're bringing something up that I know, and it's fake.
Go ahead. Might be fake. Is it the white lady?
It's fake. That's fake.
Oh, I was gonna say, boy,
that's super fake. I looked it up.
I think I saw it earlier today and I forgot to look it up because I was at work and I was like, I really hope this isn't real.
The one that was
I want to be a role model or some shit like that.
That was fake.
I was gonna say somebody said she got a Snapchat filter face and I started dying laughing. That's why I was really hoping it was fake. More so, I was like, this is the wrong motherfucking percent.
I don't think anybody would say that. White, black, yellow, green, whatever. I don't think anybody's that bold enough to be like, I'm not gonna smoke weed. I gotta be a role model to the kids. I don't think anybody's that bold.
No, that was a really fucked up situation. But yeah, the Olympics, it's a whole bunch of other shit I cannot remember right now. It's they've done a lot of shit where it just feels like this feels like you ain't fucking with black people.
That swim,
but especially that swim cap shit. Especially, I was like,
that's real. That one's.
It's just a cap.
It's just a cap.
It's not like I got fans in the back.
It's
of
a
these
cap that's made for swimming, specifically for black people who have longer hair.
I don't.
So what do you want? I'm trying to figure out what do you want black people to do? Do you just want them to cut their hair?
Cut your hair.
Why?
No froze allowed.
Low key.
No naturality, naturalness, all that stuff. None of it. Throw it out the window. Be bald. I was gonna take it off. I was gonna do it. Yeah, that's so.
Don't be bald if you got it. You got it. Do as you please.
Don't be Floyd. Don't be bald until 2021.
Floyd, I think, got the LeBron surgery. I think that's what happened because there's no reason why he should just not have hair for half his career, and then at the end, when he's in his 40s, he's like, it's time to bring it back. with this weird beard that I have because his beard only really grows here, and then the rest of it looks like it's just somebody put some stuff in it so he could grow a full beard.
Do what you got to do for the shit that you got to have.
Nah, but that swim cap stuff, that one just don't make sense.
But then
I feel like
I get they saying the rules are super strict, but like I said, it's not a performance enhancing drug. And then on top of that, a month I feel like
my
was
question
really excessive.
is when was these rules made?
I think really long ago. That's what I was thinking too. I feel like this cannot be
back when the Olympics began in fucking Rome, like
1800s, 1900s, and shit like that. Like I don't.
But Olympics was around way before that.
No, I know. I'm talking about. I don't know.
Jesus time. I feel like
in Jesus.
Jesus wasn't in the Olympics.
He was walking on water. He was running.
Running
on water.
That 100-meter race, boy.
Near the dash.
Jesus was a runner. He's a track star.
I hate you so very much.
Boy.